tell me that you understand it. Don't tell me that I'm too demanding. I need you to show me you're taking this too slowly. Don't tell me that you're what I need, no. I believe that when I see so. Time for you to show me. Hush your lips, stop your
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Sunshine. Today is Saturday and it is currently 6 o'clock in the morning. As you guys can see, it's still dark outside, and today we're going to be going to the property and because we're getting all of our galvanized pipes and plumbing stripped out, and we're going to be replacing it with PEX piping system. And I'm going to be giving you guys an update on some of the work that we've done or what we've done with the property so far. So hope you guys are excited. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, so they are currently working on the house, the plumbing. I'm going to take you guys inside. So far we got our new door hung installed, and we removed the old OSB from the floor, painted the paneling. The reason why we painted the paneling in this room is because when we removed that panel, which I still have to seal it up and probably go over it, I have to caulk it up, seal that in, is because when we removed that panel, we found out that these two rooms right here was an add-on to the house. So this wall is an exterior wall, so therefore it would be too complicated to drywall over it. We could have also put drywall in front of the paneling, but we didn't want to do that, add too many layers. So we just said, hey, this isn't the house that we're going to be living in forever, so we're going to just paint the paneling. We removed this tile, you guys saw that last time, and removed the first layer of floor. This is the plywood that's up underneath it. Today I'm going to be going around the edge of the wall, removing the rest of the OSB out of the corners. And as you guys can see, the heater is no longer here. We took that out. We're going to have this removed as well. We have got our pressure test done on the gas, so all of the lines throughout the house have new valves on them. But this is the room that we're concentrating on first. So that's our new door hung, and this room right here, we have our supply. So we have our OSB that we're going to lay back down over it. This isn't a proper size. We're actually going to use a 1/4 inch. So this is going to be taken back to the store because we're going to do 1/4 inch. As you guys can see, that we purchased the wrong size. That's 1/4 inch, and we're going to be taking up this room. So you want to make sure you get the right size so that it'll go even with the floors of each room. So that's why. But we have it's just in the shed. So Jason's gonna be doing the heavy lifting once we get this ready to lay down a new OSB. I have some commercial, that's our drywall for the ceiling. And I have some commercial tile. It's nothing pretty. It was just affordable for me. So instead of me doing carpet in that room, this is the flooring that I decided to go with. This is commercial carpet squares, and it's really easy to do. And I have like some adhesive glue where I'm going to be rolling it onto the floor and putting this down for my office. So that's it, you guys. It's so much that I have. The rest of the stuff is in the kitchen. I'm going to try to stay out of the way of the plumbers as they're working, but I'm going to take you guys around the house. And once I came here to work, so I'm going to take you guys to that side and show you what I'm going to be doing once I get started. So just stay tuned. All right, you guys, so I have removed the rest of the OSB from the corners. I've taped off my windows all the way around, as well as door trimming for when I paint this trimming. So far, we are taking up the flooring all the way out. The bathroom light blue. We're ripping up the floor. We kind of took a, well, they were working on it, but as far as our plumbing, we have this huge 50-gallon hot water tank with the washer and dryer hookup. They pretty much did everything. It's pretty, nothing too fancy, but we have completely switched to PEX. And as we go outside, they redid all the way up underneath. We got a new water hose line, and right here we have a shutoff valve. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, this is not deep enough. That's the first thing you guys are gonna say. This is a outside shutoff valve for if the pipes or whatever freeze or whatever, any emergency, we can come outside and turn the water off from entering the house. But according to code, this PEX has to be buried 18 inches below, because that's the freezing point. So we're going to take our time. I don't know who the heck threw this dirt over here like this, but we have to get this dirt off of the piping, dig it 18 inches down, and it's a little bit of flex. It's not tight, so we're gonna push it down and rebury it with dirt. But that's it. What's up, what's up, what's up? We're back on the property, and you guys, I know it seems odd we stopped the video because we actually went back on the road. It started getting dark, but this is us back on the property. And as you guys can see, we got some weird little flowers right here that's growing in, and they're over there too, but it doesn't look beautiful over there. But let me take you guys to our truck entrance. As you guys can see, they have already started, and it's a little bit loud over here. One second. Jason's over there walking. Look at the flowers. What kind of flower is that? That's pretty creepy yet beautiful at the same time. It looks like it'll close something in, but so it looks like they still have not buried our water supply line, so they haven't been really working that much on that part, so they still have to dig it up. But this was the old galvanized pipe that came out of there. I hope you guys can hear me. The plant across the street is really loud today. But this is our little ditch that they're digging all the way down. Let me go back over here. I don't want to be walking in the street. But as you guys can see, they have already marked everything. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. One thing that I'm super happy about is the fact that we used to have a whole lot of trees right there blocking that electrical box, and since they're working on the project, they removed all those trees for us, and just for free into the job, because it was in their way of creating this. And I have to be careful because I don't know what's soft and what's hard, and I don't want to fall into a hole, you guys. But look at all this dirt. So they're building a huge drainage system, because this side of the property tended to flood. This whole side was a flood area, which is why, I'm sorry y'all, my throat is very dry today, but which is why we have that sign right there that says keep out. Well, we really don't want people on our property anyways, but I am so happy that they removed all of these trees. And as Jason's walking down there, now we can get to our power box, and they're gonna be leaving this open. And right here, we have a sidewalk. You might not see it because it's covered in dirt, but we have a sidewalk, so I'm going to freshen this up later and clean it up and make it look really good. But they're gonna be taking this dirt that they removed and they're gonna be spreading it out throughout the land, just running it over the grass because they don't have anywhere else to put it. But right here in this area, somewhere in this area, is going to be where we get our culverts put into the ground so that we can move our heavy equipment on here. And as you guys can see across the street, there's a rice plant. So we'll be able to have trucks on our property on this side, basically between these trees, because it's a tree right there. So right in between here and right there, that's where the truck entrance is gonna be, where we can drive heavy equipment all up in this area. And then Jason wants his shed way in the back right there. And if you guys can tell, it's a pretty good distance between the truck entrance and this first piece of property where the office will be. So there is no excuses and no reasons as to why, if you drive a truck on here, you should not be hitting or running into our office. But this is a sidewalk. I want to clean this up so that before I tell you guys, I want to clean this sidewalk up so that we can walk. If you want to get a little workout and pace back and forth or whatever, or walk our property line, I know we have like a 580 foot frontage. So if you walk that back and forth, you can pretty much get a good workout in. But as you guys can see, like they are doing really doing extra stuff for us, because we only wanted our truck entrance, but they said since we're working on it right now, what we're gonna do is dig you a whole nother drainage trench all the way. I wish I could show you guys, all the way through the middle of our woods, so that when it rains, the water can run off into basically like a ditch all the way around our property, which is a blessing. We do have to pay for the materials and everything as far as gravel, which I honestly don't look forward to. It's gonna be pretty expensive, but they have gave us a break on the labor as far as digging these trenches through there. They didn't park their equipment. That's what they're working with. I'm not gonna go over there, but it's a blessing just for them to take this extra step and say, hey, since you're getting a truck entrance, we're gonna drive that through there. So I'm gonna walk back through. I'm gonna walk back down where Jason is and go and give you guys a tour of the inside of the house. But it goes all the way down there. So in the walk, we're gonna clean up this sidewalk really good. And if on the other side of our property, they haven't started yet, but they have these little markers where they plan on digging, or it's basically guidelines, because I know they're not. I would lose it if this may be our property line that they marked, that someone went in and marked. Because, you know, honestly, this part is the city side, but we're getting an entrance. So I believe in order for them to do that, they had to mark our property line or a guideline for where not to dig into. But it is always hot out here. That is so beautiful back there. We might run the mower across this today, or maybe not. But I'm gonna take you guys back inside of the house to show you what I was doing the last time. So 1 second. Okay, so that's what I've been ripping out, or junk on the side. Let me take you guys into my office. Whew. Last part of the video, we were removing the edges. I've actually installed this myself. We had a leftover OSB from when we did our roofing project, so don't be paying attention to this. It looks a little bit, it was wet, kind of wet a little bit, but it is dry. But Me and Jason actually installed this ourselves, put it down with a little bit of help from one of our family members. But he said he was we still have to put more nails because it's kind of uneven. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be putting more nails because I think they're supposed to be like 6 inches apart on the edges, and then you have to do the middle. So we're gonna be planting more nails into the floor. And then I showed you guys more what we were using for the flooring in there, and we picked up some more drywall because we have to do drywall as well as this is for the bathroom, even though I got to get some more sheets, but drywall and plywood, so that we're going to be doing the ceiling over the weekend. And I believe we're going to be doing the ceiling in this room as well. I don't think we're going to be doing anything with the flooring. And we got more drywall over there. And let's see. I ended up having to Jason started a project and left it because we were working on the flooring. But I ended up having to put a lamp in the bathroom. This is what I did the last time I was here. Because this light has... it just went out. I kept buying them and it kept blowing. So we're going to be taking this out, and we're going to be taking out the wood paneling in this bathroom. This bathroom is so tiny. Like, look at the entrance. I've already taken out that paneling, and I just did a demolition on this bathroom. I don't know if you guys can remember this, but it had like a 1 foot drop down on this ceiling. And so I figured if I can't make this bathroom any larger, sometimes you have to take up the ceiling, and it didn't do anything dramatic, but it definitely made the bathroom look a little bit larger. And what we're going to be doing is, and we're going to be pulling up this huge tub. I cut out it had a glass cover. I ripped out the walls, ripped out everything. We got the PEX plumbing in, but the lines are just there. And the tub is already cut from the base. I removed everything, and we're gonna be inspecting the wood over here. But I just ripped it all out, you guys, and I just have to clean this up, cut that. This is the remains of the cabinet that I ripped out, and we're just gonna be cutting this out with the saw, removing it, and then we're gonna remove the toilet, cap it off, and start peeling out the floors. But really, I would like to get the tub out of here, but I don't want the toilet to be in the way. So I'm probably going, although it's been a nice shelf, so I'm probably going to start ripping out these corner panels because I don't want wood paneling in this bathroom. So that's what I'm working on. We got a smaller sink that goes up halfway. It comes out about to right here, and it's not so big because I want to make this bathroom look as large as it can possibly look. And as you guys can see, that's what I got so far, ripping out the drywall. Oh, I'm reversing this cabinet, this closet, I'm ripping out the wall and opening it up because where you can, it's going to be like a shelving system. Y'all going to see what I'm doing. It's going to be like a shelving where I can put stuff in because there's nowhere. I would hate to put something. I want this floor to be as open as possible. So that's what we got here. The tub is just hanging on by some little screws on the edge. So we're going to be, I'm going to be doing that today, trying to free the tub and rip out the rest of this paneling right here. So, and just walking through, that's where some of the stuff that I got out of the restroom is in here. And these are the panels that I ripped out, the towel. We got to get this out of here. So that's what's going on today. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm sure I got some footage of this hot water tank, but that's it for now, you guys.